New leak shows AMD's plan for their upcoming Zen 5 and Zen 6 CPUs. Now this leak is coming from Moore's Law is that these are some presentation slides that are made initially for internal presentation. In the original video, the YouTuber dives deep into the topic, and I would highly suggest you to go and check that video. But to summarize, the Zen 5 going to be on 4 and 3 nanometer architecture. It will have 10 to 15% IPC increase, low power core options, and a new 16 core complex. And we might see it at the first half of 2024. And for the Zen 6, which we will probably see in second half of 2025, will come with 10% IPC increase and a new 32 core complex. And all these information doesn't really tell you how the real world performance going to be. So keep an eye on the channel. I will update you as soon as we know. And in a recent press release, Minis Forum launched a new 2-in-1 tablet, and it comes with Ryzen 8000 series APU. According to the vendor, this is a Hawk Point APU, which is gonna fit in AMD's U series CPUs or APUs. It has two cameras, one 2 megapixel camera which serves as a webcam and another 5 megapixel rear sensor. It also has a 14-inch QHD plus 165 Hz display and Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 connectivity. Now I currently use this laptop. It's from HP. It's pretty light, pretty thin, and it's quite powerful, to be honest. But the problem is it's pretty big, and not gonna lie, even though it's under 2 kgs, it's still quite heavy, and most of my works get done in the computer. So this is my travel piece, and mostly I do coding and media consumption here. So this looks like perfect replacement for my current setup. Now Meta just recently wrapped up their Connect keynote, and they announced a lot of stuff, including their new Quest 3, which is a Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chip. Now the refresh rate of this mixed reality device is still 90 Hz like its predecessor, but now it comes with a lot of native AR features and a lot of VR games, and could be a feasible alternative for Apple's Vision Pro. Not only that, the Quest 3 will support the Xbox Cloud Gaming Service, and the 128GB version gonna cost you $500, and the 500GB version going to cost you around $640, and there is no 256GB version, and it is going to be available on October 10th. They also launched their Ray-Ban smart glasses at $299. Compared to its previous generation, it looks good, especially the translucent blue color looks really amazing. But here's my problem, it still looks bulky for a sunglass. Meta also launched a plethora of AI updates, and one of the notable update is they are launching their Meta AI chatbot, where you will have some famous companions like Snoop Dogg and Mr. Beast. But one thing for sure, Mark Zuckerberg is getting slowly a better present. In this keynote, he looked a lot more charming and a lot more charismatic. But before Jensen Huang made Nvidia this huge of an empire, he was working at Dainies. At there, he got the idea to make a full-fledged 3D chip, and then the rest is history. So now Dainies is kind of celebrating the 1 trillion success by naming booth called 1 trillion booth, where they first discuss, or Jensen Huang and his friends discuss about Nvidia and the first 3D gaming chip from Nvidia. So it's kind of a cool story, but with a great success come great responsibilities, and I think Nvidia didn't took their responsibilities correctly, because recently French authorities raided their French local office. Now this is just weeks after two French companies announced that they will be heavily investing on Nvidia's H100 AI chips. Although the French authorities didn't disclose anything that particularly said that this is Nvidia, neither Nvidia had officially came out and said anything, but Wall Street Journal published an article where they talked about the company allegedly is Nvidia. According to French authorities, this is a part of their investigation. They are not accusing the establishment here, and Nvidia is not the only giant that is getting under the radar of government, because FTC filed a lawsuit against Amazon about their anti-competitive behavior, because we have all seen Amazon Basics product, which is a completely rebranded product from a small company or a small seller, and the Amazon Basics product comes at a lower price. They are also screwing a lot of sellers because they are ranking their own product higher. But now let's talk about some games. Forspoken is officially going to be the first game to receive FSR 3 update. So if you haven't tried Forspoken, and honestly you shouldn't, but if you want to see that how FSR 3 works, how all the new features works and everything, you can try the Forspoken game, although I would suggest you don't. If you already bought it, then go ahead, replay it or relaunch it. If you haven't bought it, just don't. It's not a good game. But talking about good game, Horizon Forbidden West is coming to PC, and this time Sony is going to port this game with the support of Next Zero Dawn. Port was one of the worst port I have ever seen. It was so bad, it was so buggy. But when Nix ported Spider-Man over PC, it was really good. Like, in my experience, I know there's been some bugs and a lot of minor hindrances, but when I played the Spider-Man, I rarely faced any bugs and the performance was top notch. So I think this is a good decision, unlike Valve's decision to completely delete CSGO from their store. Now you have the only option to play CS2 or Counter-Strike 2, which is their successor of CSGO. And this particular decision is not well taken by gamers. Some features are missing which are well loved in CSGO community. Some new features are there, but a lot of people didn't like some new features. But one feature that still exists, which kind of makes Valve the majority amount of money, and that is loot box. Yes, the loot box is still there. But that's it for this video. All the news sources are linked down in the description, so you can go ahead and check them out. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the dislike, go ahead, do it. And if you want to subscribe right here. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.